So we getting rid of those. Gotta make some new ones. Let's see what the liquid is. What's the energy? What's the atmosphere? What's the goal? What's the plan? What's going on? The party is over. So I guess the party that they're talking about is the relationship or this cycle or this connection or whatever. So they could have been trying to ask you something. They thought that you were ignoring them, but you didn't know. So to ensure that you didn't know for real and that you weren't lying about not knowing so that you could trip them up, or, you know, they tested you a couple times, and then when they realized that you really didn't know what was going on, that's when they put into attack. And that's what the devil wanted, to use you as a in plain sight type of target. They thought you were an easy target because of your lack of knowledge, but they didn't know that once you start putting two and two together, how observant you are, and start realizing things, how hard it is to then attack you. So once they started making deals upon deals and getting rewards, they started going bigger and bigger and bigger, till eventually they were unable to be successful in their attacks, because Divine Feminine eventually started realizing. So although Divine Feminine is strong, the deals that they made with the devil is what he was banking on. Good company, that they could be missing your energy, or things are getting so bad with this karmic and masculine that he craves your company, because this karmic is stressing him out and putting him in a dark place, and he knows that with your energy you could bring him out and have him feeling like the man. But because he's connected with this karmic, you know, and what this masculine don't get through his head is that Divine Feminine is no longer like your connection. None of that. Because once it was proven to Divine Feminine that you and this karmic have been, you know, so you no longer have access to Divine Feminine. So the access that you used to have, once you're told no, you have no room to assume that Divine Feminine is doing something else outside of the connection that y'all had, because there's no longer a connection, because you're with this karmic. So what Divine Feminine does is none of your business. So if Divine Feminine tells you no, that you can't have access to her, that's that. It's not to go, oh, yo girl this, yo girl that, don't be with her because of this, that, and the third. And I understand that that's your way of doing it, but you need to grow up and realize that you have to be, like, you can't play with people's feelings. If you want to be with this person, be with that person and respect that person. Because when you are trying to then come towards Divine Feminine because you realize this karmic don't want you for real, she just wanted to get close to Divine Feminine, and when she realized that she lost, got her ass beat, and then, but no. Now that this masculine wants to go towards Divine Feminine because everything got exposed, Divine Feminine doesn't want this masculine because of what she experienced with him and how he treated the karmic, still trying to get access to Divine Feminine, even though you're with the karmic, clearly who you chose when you had the option to choose Divine Feminine, but you chose this karmic. They have to step it up. So whatever sense the karmic took that in, as if, you know, this masculine isn't working, it's not doing it, because, you know, maybe y'all are friends, maybe y'all this and the third or something like that, or she knew what was going on or whatever. She tried to use it to her advantage, and then once seeing what was going on, Divine Feminine moved around and tried to build that connection with the person that got her pregnant. But knowing that this masculine was a possibility of being the father as well, but seeing as though Divine Feminine didn't want to be with this masculine because you're entertaining females on top of females, not saying that she was going to be with this other dude, but it's like we have a child together now, so he wants to be in his daughter's life, he can do so. But if we wanted to build something, then that's something that we had to talk about. And I wouldn't be able to entertain them, not this and that, blah. And they figured that as an option, got him up out the way. So yeah, and then I'm gonna do a reading on that one as well too. Yeah, the amount of money that they was getting, because this karmic never cared. She would attack you after attack after attack after attack, even though you're tired and stressed out and going through it and blah blah blah, damn near finna crash out. She didn't care because she was getting rewarded for it. Okay, that was too many